Welcome to InvestEd Central's Market Minute, sponsored by StockCharts.com. Simply the web's best financial charts.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to January 25th Market Minute. I'm John Hopkins, president of InvestEd Central. Right now, we got the Dow futures down 41, the S&P futures are down 3, and NASDAQ futures are up 18. Asian markets were higher while European shares were lower overnight. The market pulled back out of the chute as traders were anxious to take some profits off the table. McDonald's earnings disappointed the market, dragging the Dow down with it. The bulls managed to hold the line with the S&P barely down by day's end. The Fed will announce its interest rate decision today at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, which could have an impact on the overall market. Apple reported its earnings after the bell last night, crushing estimates and looking to open much higher. On the S&P, we've got the 20-day moving average at 1287, the 50-day at 1251, and the 200-day at 1257. We've got support on the S&P at 1287 and resistance at 1331. Traders were challenged to find reasons to be long Tuesday morning, especially with the market so overbought. But the selling that did occur wasn't enough to relieve the overbought oscillators. Instead, the bulls struggled to keep the upper hand. We're now in a tight trading range with 1287 to the downside and 1331 to the upside, and whichever one goes first will likely determine the near-term direction of the market. Thus, it makes sense to be patient here, waiting for clear direction while remembering that we remain overbought and susceptible to a sudden pullback. Do you know much about the January effect? The 15 best performing Januaries on the S&P 500 have produced average balance of year returns of 17.6%, while the 15 worst Januaries have produced average balance of year returns of only 3.2%. There's a very strong correlation between January performance and what happens during the balance of the year, and Tom Bowley has put together a presentation about where January 2012 fits in and what we might expect the balance of this year. If you'd like more information on this presentation, just send me an email, john@investedcentral.com. This is John Hopkins. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another Market Minute.